Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of CyberCraft. In the last episode, we built a starter house, built a simple farm, got fully kitted out, went to the Nether, partially, and made plans for the very first megastructure of my cyber city. In today's episode, we are going to be focusing on the Nether hub and Nether travel. At the minute, the only ways to and from spawn are from the teleporter that was set up last episode by the admins. However, we have the access to these teleporters until day 100. When day 100 comes around, they will be gone forever. But in the meantime, we need to set up basic transport to get us to and from spawn without needing to use the teleporter. Because to be honest, I hate the things. I don't like having to go to and between spawn for a command block. But for now, it will suffice just to make transport a little bit quicker. We're going to use it right now, though. We need to go over to spawn, and we're going to go and meet up with Des to go and sort out the spawn portal height, which we have agreed. Level 80 will be the height for the entire Nether hub to sit on. Once we get the access to the coordinates of the spawn portal, we'll then go and divide them by 8 and build it in the Nether at level 80 to then give us a height and coordinates to build towards with this portal once we divide the coordinates also by 8 to make our way all the way to spawn. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, and now we're here at the button that was set up last episode, which will just take us directly to spawn. Hello, good sir.
Hello there.
Hello.
How may I help you?
So today we are dealing with the spawn portal and the Nether hub basics. So let's.
I just realised I need to put my thing back on.
I forgot to bring a flint and steel. Lovely. Do you have one? Right. So I'm gonna break this portal.
And I do have a diamond pickaxe.
Damn it. Oh, I can't. Please hold. All right. So I'm going to need coordinates. I'm going to need a pen and paper.
For the record, this nether portal spawns in about 84 blocks high.
Okay, so we're only 4 blocks.
If you come to my base, you can check out my really cool balloon. I'm just going to go check that real quick.
Alright, I'm just writing down coordinates.
I will let you start jotting. Alright.
Okay, so we have the coordinates. We need to go to 13.5 in the Nether, so we're going to relight this portal, go for it, and hopefully we aren't too far away. Des is obviously at his base dealing with his happy gas.
Happy ghast, happy ghast, happy ghast. It's not existing, please exist.
For a minute I'm going to leave it up. So we need to go in this direction and in this direction. So 13. Okay, so this has... Man, we're going to be traveling pretty much inside of the Nether. Okay, so from the looks of this, the Nether hub is going to be traveling quite literally through the center of the Nether, which is okay, but it's going to be a pain. Although there's less digging, it means loads of the footways have to be, I hate to say it, built rather than mined.
Iceboat highway. Iceboat highway.
Yeah.
Actually, that being said, is there an ice spikes near? Anyway, I don't actually know.
I have no clue.
Just chunk base the ever-loving place out of it, and we'll see. No, come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Oh, Han, I don't know where other people's portals are, so I don't know which orientation this is going to be. For the
I'll
minute.
help you figure out people's portals if you want. Currently, the only people that have portals are you, me, and the home and the Citadel, because Sam hasn't made a portal for his base. He's just using the one from the Citadel because they're so close together.
That was almost bad. I'm right above a lava lake, so call me crazy. I'm literally placing blocks
Going 20
underneath.
minutes after a ghast is hydrated in water.
I'm placing temporary blocks all underneath the portal, so if we ever have to orientate it, we have something to build on. This is one thing that I don't like building portals this low, is because there's nothing to really break for blocks wise. So I'm going to just build a simple portal. But you are also in a warped forest, which I'm also in, but I'm also on a basalt delta.
Happy gas should grow up any minute now, I think, because it's almost there. Happy gas!
Have you got him?
The ghast is happy, therefore it is a happy ghast. Come hither, happy ghast.
Okay, this is one of the most janky portals that I've had to build, but it's built. I'm going to go and destroy your one to regain some of the obsidian.
Oh, charming.
But then as soon as you come through that one, it should be a lot better. It is a lot lower than the highway you've already built. By 4 blocks.
Yeah, that highway was temporary.
Okay, so with this last piece of obsidian broken, we can now make our way sketchily along this bridge. For now, I'm going to just use tough.
Yeah, it's official. I have the most scuffed happy ghast out there. I named it Dinnerbone. I dinnerboned the happy ghast.
Nice.
Fear me, mere mortal, for I have a dinnerbone happy ghast. Right, where's the yellow dye? Actually, do I want it yellow or... I'm gonna make it orange. I don't know if you can make orange dye from carrots. I don't actually think you can.
No,
Nope.
it's red and yellow.
Red and yellow. Yayo, 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 yayo.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to your base now, grab your coordinates, which is also...
I do need to make my nether coordinates.
Well, I mean, I could use
But
my
there
phone
is
to calculate it. I should use my
How
phone.
do you...
Oh, Jesus
Actually,
Christ.
how do you get the saddle off the happy ghast?
Go inventory.
It doesn't work, because you're not on it. You have to shift left click. Shift right click, sorry.
Oh, don't you say you can't. I think you can just use dye on it.
No.
Unless you have to do the unthinkable.
That didn't work. Hang on, let me shift. Shift click.
This is so gas.
Don't tell me I'm going to have to make a new flipping harness. Hang on, how to change... right, I'm going to make sure that I'm paused, so hopefully I don't get kicked.
No, you got kicked.
Wonderful.
Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna go and break your portal. So, oh, I love that. That is a work
What?
of art. The nether
Yep,
sprawling.
Good. Source?
So we have the coordinates for this portal. We're just gonna go and build loads of portals in the world.
Do I not have the... Oh, no, I have to go find the harness now.
Just for simplicity reasons. And we're gonna build these all at level 80.
I have to lure the happy ghast towards me. No, come hither. Come hither, ghast.
I love it how people can just hear you in the background. Dealing with that while I'm dealing with portal shenanigans. So minus 27
Got it.
and 127. So I need to go this direction and this direction. So we'll head down to minus 27, which are pretty close to.
I lost the thing.
Oh boy.
I don't know where the harness is.
In the water.
I don't know. I've looked for it. I can't see it anywhere.
Yeah, 100.
Oh, it's just hanging randomly in a random place that wasn't anywhere near the gas when I took it off. Because that makes perfect sense.
Man, the tunnel that you built down to your portal is not far off.
Yeah, no,
minus
I know.
22, you needed to go a few more blocks to the side.
Oh, I'm sorry.
127, and you're a little bit too far back.
Right. Time to take this happy gas out for a spin.
27, so this is going to be the center. So we got a little, oh, you are on level 80, lovely. So we're going to dig this one back. So at the minute, the portal for spawn is in a decent place.
Level 84 in it.
I've not moved it yet. I'm about to.
Right, come hither, happy ghast. It's time to go for a little trip.
I will have to break your portal pretty soon. So I'm for now just going to keep it 3x3 and not put the corners in. We can deal with the corners later.
Come on.
Hi.
Right, there we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, good sir. Oh, at least you can build a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly. So I can get to work on this ceiling.
Oh.
There's some coal here.
Yeah.
Stonks.
Alright, I'm going to see if this links. It should.
Should do. If it doesn't, you've messed up. You gone done messed up, sonny. Right, that's going there.
Nope, I'm too good. Apart from the fact I've now got to go and fill in where your old portal used to be.
Oh, wait, by about 2 blocks, thank you.
You weren't too far off, to be honest. Was this from the calculator?
Yes.
It was wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna
Right.
just do a single 1x2 to...
Why do the happy ghasts sound so... They sound a bit silly to me. They sound so different from the original ghast.
We'll grab some... Yeah, I know. We'll grab some quartz.
To be fair, the original voice of the happy ghast, the original voice of the ghast was C418's cat.
Yeah, I know. And then they pitched
Which
it up.
I think is brilliant.
But then you've got to think, is a ghast a cat that dies in the overworld?
No.
You got to
There's
think
no very sad lore behind the ghast because of what Mojang did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off you so you actually start obeying me.
Obey, good sir. Well, anyway, I like how we're both meant to be doing the portal things together, and now it's just me.
Sorry, I will come help.
He's
I'm
on a
just
side
basing.
quest.
I'm based.
I think what I'm going to do in the second buildings of, well, the second half of the Cyberpunk City, which is in a different location, which is going to require a tube or train system to go to.
Yes,
I'm
railway.
going to, no, it's going to be like a full-scale big old train, like what Metro Mayhem is on Hermitcraft at the minute. Okay.
Okay, right. This ghast is going back in its box.
I'm just gonna build a very basic walkway. To the portal, just as like temporary scaffolding until we can orientate the portals in such a way that they all work in unison. Like some portals may have to go, like spawn portal may have to rotate 90 degrees and then the path go next to it in a way.
Yeah. I'm figuring it out.
But for now we'll just have very skinny pathways between the portals. Just until we know where they're all going. I'm going to go... Looking at the 0-0 line, we're actually in a good spot from spawn portal. So I think main pathways along the 0-0 lines.
Oh, go for it. I have an important question for you.
Go ahead.
The llamas. What do I do with the llamas?
You know what to do.
Okay.
Right, now
I
that
didn't
we
actually work.
have the main 00 marked, we're now going to go and mark my portal here. So then we can now start planning on how I'm going to connect it to which side of the highway. With the highway is to have coordinates going, or paths going in each direction in northeast, south and west of the nether. The point of grabbing the origin or the main axis pathways for the nether hub is to be able to identify which path will be best for the final portal position to link up to later on, as this portal here is a temporary system which will be used to travel between the nether and the overworld and to spawn within a few minutes. Now that we have the chords, we need to go to 571 and 364, so that's why we're sticking to the zero axes in the nether, because my portal location will 100% change at some point, because it's going to move from there to the mega building, which we'll put here in the reception lobby. So for now, let's go and teleport back to spawn. Once it loads, we're then going to go and make our way into the nether. Oh, now we're going to start. Okay, so it's this way. This is my axes. So
My should I give you my nether? Should I give you my
do you want
nether?
to build a second line next to me?
I have to leave.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you my netherrack. There's more in my chests at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Alright, thank you, good sir.
No worries. Yeah. Try leave some, because I'm not sure how much more of my thing I'm gonna need.
I'm gonna be gathering some as I go through here, but yeah, I need to go 364 blocks out this way first, so
Fair enough.
you know, long distance.
Long old distance.
Alright, thank you, good sir. Oh, where did you die? Where did you die?
In the overworld, I just fell off my portal.
You should have been recording for that one. Oh,
That was
God.
spectacular.
How did it... You're not even that high off the ground. How low were you?
I was pretty low, to be honest.
How are you low? We're in goddamn peaceful at the minute.
Because fall damage exists. I
Your
kind of
port-
took a bit when I was running home, and then. Oh, that
God.
sucks, man. I had a couple of levels too.
Yeah, like 17, which I lost
I'm praying
when
I
I
have
went to go
everything.
and see your base.
Okay, right. I think I'm all good. Right, I'm
Alright.
gonna dip.
While we dig 364 blocks in one direction before having to go 571 blocks in another direction, so we're in for the long haul. But at the minute, it just shows that this is the best line to build the Nether Hub on. And because this is running on the 0 axes, is I can always change where my main bridge ends. So it means when it comes to building the Nether Hub, I can build this line permanent eventually, but I can't build it permanent at my existing location. Like where the portal is and where we're diverting off to. That all has to be a temporary solution, a band-aid as they may say, while we still situate where we're going to build the main portal and what the inside of the first megastructure will look like. But now we go 571 blocks in this direction, all the way to the new proposed site of the Nether Hub, or the Nether Highway. So right now, until I build the main portal, this is not a permanent structure. This line here, that one is, this one isn't. This one will change. It might go a few blocks that way, it may go a few blocks that way. I don't know until we rebuild the new location for the Nether Hub. I don't have any diamonds. I can't make a single crafting table. So as soon as this pick dies, that is it. And we'll have to go and dig ourselves, or bridge ourselves all the way back to spawn. So we're going to keep this one a 1x2 for a minute while we dig all the way out to this location. And I say let's time lapse. Let's go. In the middle of that very short time lapse, which I will continue, while I'm just thinking about the portal, it would make more sense to go the 500 blocks first, then across this way. But I can't decide which way to go first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and place a few stacks, probably about 4 stacks of netherrack in the X coordinate, in the positive quadrant. When I map this out, at the minute this seems like the better line. But I think, just due to where that portal is and because we want a center room, I don't know which one would be better. But for now, we're going to go and bridge this way 500 blocks in that direction. But we need a brand new pick. So let's go do that real quick. Okay, we're back with what we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually dig in this direction up to the 500 blocks, as we also need to go along the z-axis for the Nether Hub as well. And because this is more of an open stretch, it will be a little bit easier to go this way than it would be another way for a minute. As it would be to dig 500 blocks than it would be to place 500. And I should have definitely enough netherrack to make most of the distance. But obviously it all depends on orientation. Like, that portal back there would potentially cause an issue. But we also don't know where other people are basing yet, so I can't build a permanent solution to the highways. But I'm going to hit that piece of lava. Okay. I'm going to build around. I'm going to go a block more out. Now we're going to stack. And now we're going to make our way the remaining 500 blocks. We needed to do this axes anyway, so we have 2 axes now with pathways on them. But instead of digging quite a lot further we're just expanding the main axes highways, ready for when others are on the server, they found their base locations, and they can then build. Timelapse 2.0, let it commence without falling off. Let's go. We have made it. We were one block off from our portal location that naturally spawned here. One block. Which ain't too bad. And what we're... Oh, I don't have a pickaxe to break it, so we're going to light it. We're going to go through. We're going to need to grab a diamond from the mines. So this is the temporary portal until I'm able to get the main one up and running. What am I doing? Mines. We're going to go quickly into the mines, and I will get back to you when I find a diamond. Okay, we have found what we came here for, the diamond. This is going to throw a spanner in the works for me getting an enchanter, but I think I can live without an enchanter for a bit. So we have our diamond. We can now go and make a new diamond pick. We're just going to swap these back around. And now that we're out of the caves, oh my god, you don't realise how flat the back is until you look at how flat the back is of your base. And that tree is floating because I've left a log in it. Yay. So when I was building this, I was mainly looking at it from the front. I did not realise how flat it was from the back, and it just looks like this is a pedestal with the house on top. Oh well, that house is only temporary. This is going to be an entire cyber city along here. We collect our other 2 diamonds, which brings us to a total of 5, which gives us plenty for an enchanter as well. Amazing. We make the pickaxe. 2 diamonds away. And now we'll go into the Nether. Break. No. You. You shouldn't be here. Nope. I need a lead. Oh. Dark iron, yes. Repair. You. Let's sidetrack. He needs to get back to the village. On a mission to save the dude. because he shouldn't have gone through the portal. Which means I'm just going to probably relocate that fence to around the portal to make it a bit safer. Because I want that to be my farming point. So we'll go into the portal. We will save the golem. Yeah. We will save the golem. Go back through the portal. Break the fence. Rebuild the fence. Go through. And now we shouldn't have any issues with breaking the portal. Now with the portal broken, we can now build up to our brand new path, which is right here. Build a somewhat wide platform for a short while, as this is mainly going to be a 1 by something platform for a pretty long while, until at least day 200. So we're not going to build too much on this side when it comes to the portal. Why is there a cat? I'm going to have to save the cat. But we're not going to build too much around here for a good while we're gathering resources for the Nether hub. The main line that we will be building is along the z-axis. So for now we're going to put a temporary bollard up here so that we have a bit of safety when we come out of here. And now we have our dimensional never travel point. This is going to be really, really sketchy for a long period of time, but there's nothing we can do. We have a portal which isn't in its permanent fixed place, as I would like to get it for the Nether hub once the main building has been constructed. Then we will get the final placement of the building situated, ready for the mega project. But in the meantime, this will be sufficient enough to get where we want to be. For now though, we're on Save a Cat mission. This cat is in the Nether, where they shouldn't be. We need to get them home, so let's go and work on that. Oh, lucky. No! Oh, that's so sad. I just heard it. Well, we tried to save Lucky. But we're now back home. We have another cat here. We have a villager. Not sure where the other one's gone. Probably still in my house or around trying to sleep. I am going to place another bed for him, as I did break it on accident a little bit ago. But we now have a sufficient building which is able to suit me for the foreseeable future. And now as we sleep to day 49, marks 11 days before everyone has to be on the server. For the beginning of this episode, we've been quite productive. We've now got the basic Nether Hub principles in place. However, we can't finalize anything like off the Z-axes until other people have their bases in. This is because we need to build everyone's portal to where they're going to build first, so we can roughly place them on the X, Y, and Z axes that we need in the Nether. This portal is a temporary portal. This isn't the permanent portal. The permanent portal is going to be at my main base. However, this portal may stay as it may symbolize the center point of the cyberpunk city. It may even move a little bit more inland, or it may even be put in the other location, which is directly behind me by about 1,000 blocks. Anyway, now that we have the basic Nether highway travel, what's next? Well, in preparations for day 100, we need to go and start prepping for netherite mining. Now that the basic Nether hub is constructed to the very bare minimum until day 100, until we can get a bit more resources to start building it up, the next stage is to start preparations for the Ender Dragon on day 100. This means we are going to start prepping for netherite mining. Netherite is not going to be something easily obtained, but the reason why I want to start with netherite is because I can also get lots of gravel for the concrete that we'll need for this project. Another farm we are going to need for this project is a magma cream farm. We're going to need this to get frog lights, so we're going to need to get some frogs. We're also going to need to build the magma cream farm to be able to get different types of frog lights. Another farm we're going to need is a black dye farm. We're going to need lots of black dye and different colours of concrete, so we're going to want different colours in a farm to be able to get different colours of concrete really quickly. We're also going to need probably a bit of terracotta and God knows how many other resources. Now that we're done with the very basic pathways in the Nether hub, the next stage is we want to start getting an industrial district ready for netherite mining. Netherite mining is going to be my priority way of getting gravel as well as ancient debris for netherite. Building this is going to be a basic tunnel system that we're going to just dig by hand, and then we're going to just chuck loads of TNT in it once we are able to build a gunpowder farm to be able to get loads of gunpowder. Gunpowder we'll also use to sell on for firework rockets, so we'll also want a sugarcane farm in one of the buildings within the city. But first, netherite tunnel. During this adventure we're going to want to grab a load of quartz. Quartz are going to be very helpful on our journey, so we're going to keep a few sticks. And now we're going to head over to the Nether once I see what he's selling. Honestly, nothing useful. Packed ice. No. No good, sir. But we're going to go and grab what we need down at netherite level. So we have this little path over here. But I'm unsure of how deep lava level is. It's down there. I think what we'll do is if we come down here and down that face, I think we'll have a bit better chance of survival. So we're going to go this way. We have to get down to ancient debris level as best as we can, which is going to be fairly easy here. And we're going to dig a two-way round staircase. Well, we're just going to dig a staircase down here, and we're going to mark it. With a good little indicator, and now we're going to go down to Y15. To go and grab some netherite. Blackstone is also going to be another important resource for this build. So the more we can grab, the better. Now on Y15, we're now going to dig almost one full pickaxe length in this direction towards the 0, 0 axes. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have several lines branching off every, I think it's 10 blocks, because I think a piece of TNT destroys 8, and look at that, we got some ancient debris already. Absolutely smashing. We're off to a pretty good start, and we're just strip mining. I think it's only 2. It's only 2. We're off to a fantastic start. And we're only digging a straight line of 1 pickaxe length before we're going to go and blow up a massive area once we're able to get access to TNT. But this isn't going to stop us from clearing out a good area to start mining. But what we're going to do is, before I start doing the individual tunnels at a certain distance apart, I'm going to go into a creative testing world into the nether, and we're going to find out how many blocks each side we need to remove per tunnel to get the most efficiency when clearing a larger area, to maximize the amount of TNT that we're using in a smaller amount of area. Clear. Is 11 or 10 our sweet spot, or is it too far? Just a bit too far, unfortunately, with the widespread, the width that the TNT is unfortunately spreading at. So I'm going to go 8 blocks apart per mine, which will hypothetically mean we get rooms like this all the way through the nether once they are filled with TNT. Now that we are back on the server, we now want to start marking a few spaces for the TNT to go. So we already want to start mining a little bit in each direction just to show. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to build our next pathway right here, which is the next step. We now want to start doing our little bit of mining every 8 blocks either side. Now, without further ado, once we get all this ancient debris, let's go and time-lapse this little mining expedition we need to do to get everything ready for the finale. So let's go. Hey everyone, Littlemellow here. I forgot to unmute my recording during this part of the episode, so I'm going to give you a very botched rundown of what I was thinking and doing during these moments. So, let's begin. After getting out of the debris mines, I ended up going and starting to level where my main part of my main headquarters of the Cyberpunk city is going to be placed. After that, I ended up hopping in a boat and travelling over to an ocean monument and the Mushroom Island, which we found in episode 1. I built a pillar, built a nether portal, got the coordinates for said nether portal, lit the portal, went back home, grabbed some netherrack, got the coordinates in the nether, built out to those new coordinates in the nether, built a little safety platform, went through, see if it linked up, went back, and went home. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I know that this episode was very Nether Hub heavy, but the Nether transport is so important to us. If we don't have these basic transport links set up, we will literally be using teleportation to each of the locations, which I don't enjoy. The point of having a Nether Hub and the basic infrastructure is to allow people to travel to and from locations quickly. This also allows us to travel mobs between farms to also build the industrial district. The industrial district has now been set up so that we can now start building farms close to the ocean monument to also build a prison marine farm for future plans. Lots of this is going to have to be voiced over, I am very, very aware, because I forgot to unmute my microphone. But, without further ado, thank you so much for watching episode 2. Next episode, we are going to be focusing on getting a farm in a creative world set up, ready for when this world becomes offer peaceful. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. See you in the next one.